where we left off, right, from the previous section, right? So now what I want to do is let's talk about lists, right? So I'm going to come back here, create create another file called lists.html, right? .html, like so. It's going to be the same structure, doc type, HTML, your HTML here, closing and opening tag. We have our head here. Inside the head we have our title, like that. So in this lesson we will talking about lists, alright? So body. Inside the body now I'm going to add now an h1, right? So I'm gonna go h1 like that, and then HTML list, right? Let's make this all caps like that, HTML list. So in HTML we have, I think, like 3 types of lists, but mostly you'd be using ordered lists and unordered lists, right? A list is just, a list. It can be a list of anything, a list of animals, a list of cars, uh, a list of pages in your website, right? So in order to have a list in your HTML page, right, to add a list, what you would do is use the first example of a list will be an unordered um, list, right? So the first example I'll show would be an example of an unordered list. So for that you use the UL tag, right? See, it also has the closing tag there, and then inside you have your list items. These would be the items that you want, the list of what is it, like a list of cars, a list of animals, fruits, whatever it may be, right? So for that you're gonna need the LI, which stands for list item. The UL here stands for unordered list, right? So this could be a list of anything, right? Could be a list of what, a list of fruits, right? Banana. So I'm just going to copy this a few more times there. Say apple, right? Lychee. What are grapes? Grapes. And there we go. We have a list of let's put an H2 here, saying a list of fruits, like that. This is a list of fruits. So if I save this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to link to this page, right? So I'm going to come below, or maybe let me put it here. Let me put it on top here. So what I want to do now, okay, let me just add this hyperlink here, which will link to the index.html page, and then I'm going to write here home, right, again, so that I don't have to open this one on its own, right? So we have everything in one place, right? So In fact, let me do this first. Let me go to my index page. There's my index page, and then I want to also link to my list page. Save that, and there. Let's refresh this. Let's go to home, and you'll see I have links. Let's change the text here to say lists, not links. Lists, like that. So lists, if I click on list there, you see this is the page we just created, HTML lists, and a list of fruits. So there's your unordered list there. There's your unordered list. The other one is called ordered, right? It's called an ordered list, right? So what I'll do is I'll copy this and paste it right below. And the only difference between the two, right? The only difference between the two is you'll see it in a minute. Ordered list. It's just this here. Instead of UL, it's OL, like that, and the list items stay the same, right? So if I save and go back to the browser, you'll see now the difference on the browser now is that the unordered list, it has just bullets right next to your list items, whereas your ordered list has numbers. That's the difference between the two, right? That's the difference. The other one, what's that list? It's called a dictionary list or something. Yeah, that's another type of a list there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create a, let's comment this one out. Let us comment this one out. We don't need it for now. What I'll do is I'll come below my list of fruits and create some kind of navigation, a list of pages, right? So I'm going to create a list. I have 2 pages at the minute, so I'm going to create 3, right? Inside I'm going to nest I'm going to nest a hyperlink here, right? Let's add the href here. So what I want to do is create some kind of navigation between my pages now, see, so that it's easier for me to navigate between my pages, between index, links, and lists, right? So here I'm going, where are we're on the list .html page, right? So what I want to do is I want to link to my, or I already have a link to the home page, so I'm going to cut that from here there and paste it and replace this hyperlink here. I'm going to put that in there. I'm just going to copy this again, copy this and paste it here and there. So what I need to change now between these two is the first one is going to the home page, the second one I want to go, okay, the first one home, second one would be lists, right? I want it going to lists.html, and then this one I want it going to links.html. so this should be lists, like so, and this should be links, like that. So I'm just going to copy this unordered list from here, Control C, and paste it on these 2 pages. What I'll do, I'll just replace this. I'll replace this, go back to my, or rather, let's save this first, save that. Let's go to my index page, and instead of this right here, we'll paste this. Save that and let's have a look of what's happening. Now you see from this page I can go to my home page. From my home page I can also go to my links page, and from my links page I can go to any page from any page, really. You see, now we're starting to put it all together, right? We've created sort of like a very ugly website here, right? So yeah, that's it for links. I'll see you guys on the next one.